This is No Frills ASMR. I was trying to do a soft-spoken video reading the next chapter of this Ulysses book, but my voice is not cooperating at all. So I've just decided to put that aside and do a little whisper video because I just took out of the laundry a few things that I picked up at the thrift store today. I went to two different thrift stores that are right near each other, and I got a few things. I should probably be looking at summer clothes, I guess, but it's still really cold here. And I don't know, I've been wearing this sweatshirt, which I love, like every day. And then the one with the kitty cats. I have the one with Snowflake, but it's seems too late in the year to wear a Snowflake. And I'm just bored of my clothes. And I was packing up some stuff to give to Goodwill anyway, so I was like, I guess I get to buy myself. So I just wanted to show you, it's not much, just a little bit. But I got this shirt, which is like my favorite, well, one of my favorite colors. It's like a blue. This is basically the color my eyes are, so I think it's nice because it makes my eyes kind of pop. It's by the Loft. It says Loft Outlet. And it's like that waffle, is that what you call that? Like a waffle material, but it's really soft. Let's see if we can see what's made. It feels like cotton, but let's see what they say. 60% cotton and 40% polyester. So I just got this to layer with a t-shirt because this time of year, it's like you get up in the morning and it's 30 degrees and you have this on and a down vest, and then by 3 o'clock you have just your t-shirt on because it's getting warm, like 67. You just never know what you're gonna get. But anyway, it's kind of cute. So, I don't know. I just thought, okay, I'll get that for a little layer. So that's one thing. And then, well, this is kind of boring, I guess, so I'll just show you this. I just bought these jeans. I have managed to actually lose a little bit of weight, so I was excited to just try to get smaller pair of jeans. But anyway, so these are by Old Navy. They're just nothing special. They're like a straight, are they called straight, or straight leg jean. So that's just that. I don't know what else to say. I like that they don't have any design on the pockets because I'm kind of minimal. I'm a minimalist. How's that? I'm kind of a minimalist, especially with jeans. I don't go for any kind of fancy stuff really. A lot of the jeans that are at the thrift store right now are the ones that are distressed with holes or rips in them and that kind of thing. I don't really. I guess actually I do have one pair that has some of that, but generally I just go with a plain old, denim. But these are really pretty soft, and let me see, do they have, I feel like they're kind of stretchy. They were very comfortable when I put them. Yeah, they have a little bit of stretch in them, which is good, so when you bend over and stuff. Do they say what they're made out of? They are 60% cotton, 30% polyester, and 1% spandex. So I guess it's the spandex probably that's making them a little bit stretchy. I remember when I was a kid, my prices to come down on this one pair of pants. And for some reason, I remember my dad going, you know, hey kid, come here. And then he goes, if you push the zipper down hard, it locks it in place and then it won't come out. And I was like, well, I never knew that. That's pretty smart. My dad's saying was always, you learn something new every day, kid. And obviously that stuck with me. You do try to learn something new every day. Anyway, okay, so jeans. I like them because they're just, you know, not like a lot of them have like white right here. You know what I'm talking about? Like faded. I mean, these have a little bit of that, but not much. I like it without all the stuff, just plain. So I think this shirt, the prices, nothing was on sale today. Like the one store used to always have certain tags on sale. They stopped doing that. I'm like, why? And Goodwill's gotten silly with their prices. Like some of their jeans now are like $10. So I got these at the other thrift store. I think these were, they may have been $7, like $6.99, and I think this was like $4.99 maybe, which is pretty good value because they're both like in brand new. I mean, I don't know that anyone wore that shirt. Okay, and then I bought this, which is really wintry. You guys know I'm like into this what do you call it, a shadow plaid, like flannel. It's like my favorite. And this just, I don't know, something about it. I know it's super fall. It's not really springtime, but it's so soft. It's like, it's so soft. It's still warm from the dryer. I want to just like, my face in it right now. Universal Thread. That's a Target brand, I think. 70% cotton and 30% recycled cotton. Okay, so it's 100% cotton, just 30% recycled. I wonder what they recycle cotton from, like other shirts or what. Anyway, it's, you know, just, again, for layering, I can wear like a black t-shirt with my jeans and this on top, and then maybe a down vest, and then as it gets warmer throughout the day, take off layers until I'm down to my t-shirt and underwear. Just kidding. Okay. So that's that. I really like this shirt though. It looked pretty cute on. It's kind of cut. Like, a lot of times I think when I wear flannels, they're like my boys' leftover ones. But this one I think is cut more for a woman, like that's a little tighter around the, it's like cut more narrow maybe. I assume it, I don't know. Anyway, it just looked pretty cute. Okay, these I couldn't decide. I debated these for a while. But in the end I got them because this brand, this Prana, I don't know anything about it, but I think it's like a yoga pant or something. But I have bought this brand before for like hiking pants, for like backpacking, because they're like really lightweight. I'm so sorry, my throat is making me nuts as much as it is you, I'm sure. But I really liked it, this brand. And the color though, it's almost like a mustard, like brown, I don't know. Like at first I was like, oh, I really want these pants, and then I couldn't decide on the color. But then I was like, you know what? I think I'm into it, and I think I'm going to like use these for aggressive clashing, you know what I mean? Like wear this color with like teal, and then maybe like this shirt. Maybe not that one, but you know, like this and this, just to put like interesting colors together. Actually, that looks pretty nice if I got a shirt with like some little t-shirt with like flowers like a white t-shirt with a little flower design or something, or like a yeah, I'm thinking wildflower, like a backpacking t-shirt. I can't explain it. I can picture it. I don't know. Anyway, but this brand, like I said, I think it might be like yoga or something. I'm not sure. But they're nice because the waist is stretchy, but they still fit nice and flat, so it doesn't look like pooched up or anything. And then it has these pockets that are nice, big pockets, and they're like, lined with this black, whatever. Like, I'll show you the inside. So they're like that. But see how big they are in the front. And I use pockets. I don't carry a purse. I'm a pocket person. And then in the back, this is cool. So for like travel, these are nice because they're also kind of wicky. So if they get like wet or anything, it dries super quick. But in the back, they have these pockets that are deep. So you can put your phone, your wallet, and then they have the cover on them. So they're a little harder to like pickpocket or whatever. But then as a little added bonus, there's this one. And that one is real deep too, see? So like I could put, like I have a very small wallet. I could put that in there and zip it. So that's like super nice for travel. Cooper has entered the room and he's snorting for some reason. So if you hear that, that's Cooper. I think he's over there doing the like kneading the there's like a wool blanket behind me that he likes to sit on. He's kneading it and he's making snorting noises. Okay, and then the other thing with these pants, they have a cuffed ankle, which I kind of like because I have sort of short legs, so this keeps them from like hanging down too long. So I kind of like that actually. So we'll see if I wear these. My biggest concern with these is just the collar. I think my problem with this color, I think I used to have something this color when I was younger, and I'm talking in my 20s, and my friends were like, well, one friend in particular, she was like, that looks like baby poop. And so now every time I look at this color, I'm like, does it look like baby poop? I mean, it kind of does, like that very first baby poop, that poop. So now I feel like I see that, but that's okay. This is super stretchy. Did we look at what it's made out of? Where's the ingredients? Not ingredients. That's not the right word. I can't think of what the right word is. Okay. It says 95% recycled nylon, 5% elastane. What's elastane? Is that polyester? So it's all like, it's funny that they're claiming they're like clothing for positive change, but it's all like man-made material. No cotton, no wool. But at least it's recycled, I guess. Anyway, we'll see. I do feel like for travel, they'll be good. I made a mess. Hold on, let me fix. Now that I'm looking at them, they have a little bit of like wear right here. I didn't notice. Oh well. I could use one of those little shaver things. Look, it's got air holes in the crotch in case your crotch gets too hot. I was gonna make a joke, but it'll be taken the wrong way. Okay, and then I got this, which is the most soft and comfy sweatshirt. Now, the last thing in the world I need, really, is another sweatshirt. But it's what I wear. It's basically my uniform, so whatever. But what's nice about this is it's like a very lightweight, like it's super lightweight, but it still feels like a legit like cotton sweatshirt. I don't know, like it's super light. So for like, on summer, sometimes in the evening, you just get a little bit of a chill and you want like a lightweight sweatshirt. That's what this is perfect for. And then I kind of it's shorter this way because so many things on me are too long. I have a real short, like, from my waist to my head. Actually, that's not totally true because I measured it out. My sister's taller than me, but I did it where we went just waist to head. We're the same height. It's just that her legs are longer than my legs. So I don't know if I'm really, but this one's just cut nice so it sits like just at the waist and then kind of poofs over just a little bit, you know what I mean? So I just have the feeling that of all the things I bought today, I'll probably wear this with these jeans all the time. This is by J. Crew. Let's see what the material. This is 100% cotton. Fair trade certified, so that's nice. Yeah, so J. Crew. Oh, I forgot to. Okay, so I think these ones were not that expensive, which is why I end up deciding to get them. I think these were like $6, like $5.99. And I think this one was $3.99, which I thought was a really good value because I know I will wear this. I will wear the heck out of this. Okay. It's nice, it's just 100% cotton. I'm trying to kind of switch to more, natural materials like that. I say that right before I show you this, which I'm pretty sure is 100% plastic of some sort. But I got this. I don't really know what made me buy this. It's not something I normally wear. But when I tried on the jeans, I tried this on with it, and it did look super cute. So I was like, alright, I'll try it. It's like really soft, and it's sort of like white and kind of a beige with like a little V pattern. And then for the stitching, it's got like not orange, like peachy kind of color stitching. And it's not super heavy. And then the cuffs on the sleeves are just like a white cuff. This is by a brand I don't know. It's called Saturday Sunday. Oh, it says by Anthropology. Oh, that's like kind of expensive. Saturday Sunday. Oh no, wait. It says Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't know. Anyway, and then it's got like it looks kind of like a turtleneck, but it hangs, so it's kind of like, I don't know what you call that, like a cowl neck maybe. And then at the bottom, it's, the waist is the same sort of material as the cuffs, but again, it's like just shorter from here to here. So I just find everything hangs too low on me, and if I get things hanging too low, I either have to like tuck them in or they just hang low, and that makes my legs look even shorter. So, alright, let's see what this is made out of. It says 26.5% nylon and 73.5% polyester. So yeah, this is like all plastic material. Actually, this might look pretty good with this. That's not bad either. Yeah, that's kind of cute. And then I could just wear, I actually, I'm obsessed with Hoka's. And they're on sale right now. PS, or at least they were when I made this video. And I like the peach colored ones. So I just bought peach Hoka's for summertime. And then I'm going to use my other ones, for exercise, and those for like dress Hoka's. Because I got paint on my current like dress Hoka's. I wasn't keeping track, and I was working outside, and I was painting a wall for my beehive. That's a different story. But I got like paint on them, and I'm like, I need new Hoka's. But anyway, so that could be cute. So there we go. So we have see the sleeves of these showing up in videos. And then this blue cotton shirt. And then this kind of, I don't know, just blue, I guess. I don't know. Call that something else. And then this super soft flannel. Whoops. I have this board sitting on my desk right now because I did something. I don't even remember what. Okay, let's see. Button this up a little bit. I like this one. It's cute. Cute, cute, cute. I actually have some black, you know, like leather, like, like Doc Marten style boots. They're not Docs, but they're like that. And, those with jeans and this, that'd be kind of cute for going to a concert or whatever. Old school, 1980s concert, 1990s maybe. That's like what every Gen Xer wears to a concert, a flannel shirt and jeans. But hey, that's what I am, so. What's that string? A couple of strings on here. Get off of there, you. Okay, much better. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I think I spent less than $30 altogether, so